me, Sarah. I'm back to share a journal with you guys. This journal, I use Lindsey Zenor's kit, Ode to Nature. She has an Etsy store. It's called Nevermorecreations. I will link her YouTube channel and her Etsy store below. She contacted me, asked me if I wanted to be a guest designer to use this kit, and I said sure. I'd love to, and it's been a couple weeks now, actually probably close to a month. I'm so sorry, Lindsay, it's taken me a while, but this is what I come up with, and I hope you're happy with it. I think it displayed your kit pretty well. It was it was out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to making journals this way. The kit is beautiful, and let's see if I did it any justice. So I decided to go with the 3-ring binder method, and I just added a bunch of trims on the side of the rings, and then in the front here I have coffee dyed paper, and it's all my scraps that I have left over. So I just glued them onto the front of the cover, pieced them on there, and then I stitched in between each one of them. I layered this burlap piece on top, and then this is the cutout that I had on using a paper pad. And then I'm looking to see if I can find a tag. Okay, that's a tuck spot right there. And then I glued that all on and stitched around it. Right here is a tuck spot as well. And then I just took some sari silk and I layered that on there, ruffled it up, and put some buttons. And then you open it up, and inside, I just left it the plain chipboard. I just used the chipboard piece off of like a package or the back of a paper pad. And then I used this lace, and this is one of her journaling cards. And I just printed, the journaling cards on regular paper, and then I just backed them onto some, what's that paper called? I can't think of it right the moment. Jeez, I can't think today. I'm just not with it. So this is part of her kit. She gives you this. What she did is my understanding is she used a bunch of old books, and this is an old book she scanned, and then she just added this to it. Well, I just made it into a file folder. Add a little tab up at the top, and then this is one of her pages, and I just backed it onto tea-dyed coffee paper, or it's tea-dyed or coffee-dyed, I can't remember. And then I just made a pocket out of it. On the back, I have one of her journaling cards. And this is that. And I use that paper again. I can't believe I can't remember what it is. So then I used a paper pad. It's an old one. I think it's Die Cuts with a View, DCWV. And I made little envelopes out of it. So you have envelopes. I just sewed some of this trim on there. It's beautiful paper, and it's kind of like kind of has like a glossy. See how it's glossy? It's kind of embossed too, or it feels embossed. Maybe it's just down the way they made it. Here's another journaling page, part of her kit, and I just made a pocket out of it as well. And then she has some quotes on these. I just made a tuck spot out of this piece. This is part of her kit. It's another paper that I used out of that paper pad, and I just stitched around it, made a pocket, and added a journaling card. That's another one of hers. And then here's another tea-dyed piece paper, and you can journal all over that. You can journal right here. I made a tuck spot. I just added a little envelope. Here's another one of her pages. Isn't that pretty? It's beautiful. And I just left this one open. I just inked around the edges. I didn't tea dye the actual kit. I could have, but I didn't. And that's the back of her page. I just cut those in half, or not sure if I folded that in half. I might have. Yeah, and then I stitched down, or I might have cut them. I'm not positive what I did. It's been a while since I made it, and then I just took forever trying to decorate it up. There's another pocket with an envelope. I'm using that beautiful paper. Here's a tuck spot I used her journaling card make one. I just did some stitching around. And that's another journaling card. I just tucked it in there. And then here's another one of her pages. That beautiful. Another envelope that I made. Just I sewed around it. Here's another paper here. Oh, this one is two together, and I just left it open. But isn't her kit beautiful? It's so pretty. And just did a little tuck spot here. That's part of her kit. Here's a little pocket with a journaling card in there. And it has a little quote on the bottom. I just stitched around it and then I glued it onto the page. And here's another pocket. I just glued a flower on there. Well, I stitched the flower with a button on there. Here's another little die cut from her kit. And I just made it a tuck spot. And then I had another journaling card. And then another quote from the kit. I just put a lace pocket on the back. I left this open because I loved all the stitching that you could see. I lightly did a script stamp on there. And then there's another envelope. I just inked it up. And it gets tucked in there. And then on the back, I just took all my scraps from the papers. And I pieced them on here, glued them on, and then I sewed all around that. And then this is a tuck spot. This is part of her kit, and I just glued it on the back because I just thought it looked pretty. And it's something I probably wouldn't normally do, but I was trying to think outside the box and do something different. So that's that. I had fun making it, Lindsay. Thank you very much. Sorry it's late. Again, I will have all this linked down below, but her shop is Nevermorecreations on Etsy, and the kit is called Ode to Nature. And thank you everyone for subscribing to my channel, and I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I've been really busy with everything coming up, and just with both my stores. I have an Etsy store, Anywhoo Creations, and then I have my Junk That Treasures Etsy store. So just been really busy, and then I'm making journals, and I'm doing a swap, and it's just been really busy. But I appreciate y'all, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe below, and I will be back soon, hopefully, and I will see you when I see ya. Later.